Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Once again, I'm going to do the announcements at the top of the video so that I don't forget them at the end. It's a little bit of a quiet week this weekend. Shabbat services will be at 6 p.m. on Friday evening, and at 8:30 on Saturday morning, we'll have Torah study, followed by services at 9:15. Everything Friday night is at 5th and Morewood, and everything Saturday morning is at Forbes and Murdoch. And on Monday evening at 7:15, we have a Real Judaism double feature. It's going to still take just the regular hour from 7:15 to 8:15, but we are going to be discussing what I call the Divinity double feature. Oh God with George Burns and Bruce Almighty without George Burns. We are going to be looking at both of these movies, and if you haven't figured it out, we'll be talking about theology and the Jewish view of God that you can find in both of these movies. So we'd love to see you there. This week is the new year, and we have a whole new year on our own that's called Rosh Hashanah. But in the Talmud, in Masechet Rosh Hashanah, which discusses what I hope is an obvious topic, it starts, the very first page of the Talmud starts with the words, Arba'a Roshei Shanim Hem. There are 4 new years on the Jewish calendar. The first of Nisan is considered a new year. The first of Elul is considered a new year. The first of Tishrei is considered a new year, which is, of course, Rosh Hashanah. And then there's a little mini argument as to whether it's the first of Shabbat or the 15th of Shabbat, which should be the new year for the trees. It ended up with the 15th, which we today know as Tu B'Shvat. As American Jews, we have a 5th new year, Rosh Hashanah Chiloni, the secular new year. And I hope that this new year for you is equally happy as any of the 4 Jewish New Years. And it really does serve the same purpose secularly as Rosh Hashanah, the first of Tishrei, does for us religiously. On Rosh Hashanah, we think about the ways we want to improve ourselves, and we may make the equivalent of resolutions, but we tend to take them a little more seriously than New Year's resolutions. There's always a joke about how we hope our New Year's resolution in the secular year will still be in effect come January 2nd. But it really is the same thing in our hearts and in our minds, that we should really make progress to change ourselves for the better as the new year comes around. And any new year, any change in season, any change on the calendar is an opportunity for us to mark it and say, look, here's what I've done in the past year, here's what I'd like to do in the next year, and I hope that next year is better than last. And that's my hope for all of us this year as 2026 rolls around. I hope that 2026 is better than 2025, that we are able to improve ourselves and each other in a positive way this secular new year. So Shana Tova Chilonit, have a very happy and healthy secular new year, and we will see you in 2026. Take care.